Hello, it's me, Tom, your friendly neighborhood atheist. And who recognizes this? Sign of the cross, right? Well, I'm a designer and I work with board, and I was at work and I was trying to remember the grain direction and the relative size I needed. And a coworker saw me and laughed, said, "Are you making the sign of the cross?" You know, knowing I was an atheist, thought that was pretty funny. And I quickly came up with, Jesus was the carpenter first. So where everyone thinks he's making the sign of the cross, he was just trying to remember a piece of board he was going to work with. Got a little bit of a laugh. But then it came up about Catholics and how they do the gestures and the kissing and they do a lot of gestures with their hands, which she thought was just silly. She thought it was silly. This is someone who believes the Bible is true, believes creation is true, believes the story of Noah is true. And she thinks the hand gestures of another religion, which is basically the same religion, is silly. And it got me thinking about other religions, how silly they think other religions' habits and behaviors are just silly, and how some of them find the other ones intolerant, to the point of where they think they need to be wiped off the face of the earth. Religion teaches intolerance. That's really what it does. It says, this is your group is different than that group, your group is right, they're wrong, and that's all there is to it. Their God is the wrong God. Even if they all say they believe in the same God, the religions are slightly different, and even the ones that are even just minutely slightly different are still completely and utterly intolerant of the other religions. Why is that? Why, if you believe in a God and somebody else believes in a God, but they practice Protestant and you're Lutheran, should you have such hatred towards their religion? So much so that you would attack them and ridicule them and run them off a cliff if you could. Why is the belief in God cause such hatred and make others despise others for their beliefs? Could it be because everyone who believes in God deep down knows that what they believe is silly, and in order to feel less silly about their beliefs, they want to make everyone else's beliefs look even more silly? Is it possible that everyone who thinks they believe in God knows there is no God, but they're just stuck? And like anyone in a group, the only one to make your group feel like the right group is to make the other groups feel like the wrong group. Now, I'm an atheist. I don't have a group. Kind of one of the pitfalls of being an atheist is we don't have any organization. We have no fundamental belief system that we all share. We just all assume that there's no God because there's, no reason to believe there's a God. But we're a hell of a lot more tolerant than all the other religions because, well, one, we think they're all kind of silly equally, but we don't badmouth them in a way, say your belief is wrong and ours is right, because we just assume I don't know what I'm talking about.